When you check up on others, it will also make them realize the importance of checking up on you too. Hello, hello, hello. Good morning, good morning. Happy weekend to you all. Thank God for the last Saturday of this month that we can be part of it. And thanks for tuning in. Hope life is treating you well. Thank you. If you're new here and you like what I'm about, please consider to be subscribing and be part of the family. To my returning subscribers, I love and appreciate you. Please, guys, don't skip the video. Watch the full video. That's your way of supporting me. Thank you. And welcome to the weekend boost. Yes, I am back. I plan to be back in November, and we're almost in it. So you'll be seeing my upload or my videos from November. I thought I should drop a weekend boost today, since today is the Saturday. Okay, so today's weekend boost, and the topic for today is checking up on others. Yes, checking up on others. It's good to check up on others. You see, when people start drifting away, please don't just assume they are forming busy. It's not everyone that will be forming busy. Sometimes, even if you know that they are strong, please do check up on them. You don't know what that check could be doing to them. So for most, life is hard these days. Let's be sincere. We hear stories from other places that people will be saying, "Oh, things are so hard. Things are so hard." I know we want to use the positive words that like things are so easy these days, yeah, but we know what they mean. So a lot of people are just drifting away. People are going through a lot and they don't want to talk about it. So people don't, and people will give you that face for you to feel deceived. But please don't be deceived by people's status. People will just update their status. It's not really what they are going through that they will put there. Some will just say happy day. They are not really happy. Sometimes you could tell they are not really happy. So don't be deceived by people's status updates. Some people are crying and sleeping, going to bed, wetting their pillows. Like I said, don't be deceived by people's status updates. Some are crying before going to bed. Some have sleepless night thinking their brain of how they are not able to make ends meet. For majority of people, times are really hard. And I'm learning as well, even me myself, I'm learning that life doesn't really revolve around anyone. Sometimes you do have your own busy day, your own busy time, your own family time, even your children, your spouse, people around you. Things they are going through might also be affecting you. Sometimes it's not only the people that are going through something, but the people that have been there for them, they render their shoulder. So they are also feeling it. They can't sleep well. They have a sleepless night. They wake up in the morning. They are thinking of how could this be happening to this person? How can I help out? So that alone is another weight on them. So let's be reasonable. It is selfish to always expect people to always be there whenever you need them, not minding that they are not, they might be going through their own lives, and they are human too. So for to most people, please don't take it deep. Don't take it deep that maybe this person doesn't really care about me, except maybe you've tried to also bring their attention to it, and they do show that they don't care. Okay, you might have to have that conclusion that this person doesn't really care, so you don't want to really take their matter to heart, to bother you that maybe they are not checking up, and focus on the people that show cares. Yes, focus on those people that show cares. Don't expect that everyone that you have around you will always show 100% of care. Some will only show you the care in a fake way, it, but at least they still show that they show this, that they care, even if they don't really mean it. What about those that don't even show at all, and they are even showing that they don't mean that, they meant that they don't care about what you're going through? So, taking a deep thought anyway, I'm not mad at people that don't really check up on me, but I do appreciate those who care, you check up on me. So for everyone listening to me, please don't be mad at people that don't really don't people who disappeared, people who stuff happens to, and people who got a lot that they are dealing with personally. Some people are dealing with a lot personally, and they can't really explain it. They cannot explain it because it's personal to them. It could be personal to them to tell you, depending on how close they are to you or how comfortable they feel with their personal issue. So you checking up on them they will feel like, oh, this person care, or this person remembers me. Don't forget, we do have people that they will only check up on you to see if you're feeling, just to boost their own ego. We do understand those people, but you know what I'm talking about, people that show cares. And one of the reason, a few reasons why you need to check up on people, is that, some people, they're just there. They might not be used to voicing their struggles. They always bottle things in. That's how they grow up. The environment they grew up with, maybe the way they were brought up, maybe their parents, they didn't have a good parenting atmosphere and all that, so they are not used to voicing their struggles out. Some also, they might not be comfortable voicing their struggles. Like I said, some people, those things are personal to them, and to you, they are not too close to you to voice out what their struggles are. Another point is that, some might not realize they're actually even struggling. It might be when you start checking up on them and talking about things. You might even tell them the scenario of what you were going through. That's when they will not now start opening up that I'm also going through these things, or I've actually gone through so thing, and it will bring some conversation, because they are not really sure that they are struggling with something, but your conversation or checking up on them could actually make them realize that they were also struggling with something. Why some is a reminder to them that you're there for them, that you care for them, that you have a listening here. You can listen, at least they can voice out. They do say problem here is problem I've solved. That's why I say some people are not, they don't really have the problem themselves, but because they have people around them, they are going through issues, and they put that upon themselves. They have a sleepless night as well. So it's a reminder of them that they have someone who they can speak to. They have people who can be there for them. And also, it also made them realize that they are also important. You realizing that you're also important to this person, that for this person to remember you, and to also take another step to check up on you, it makes you feel good. So it's good to check up on others. They will realize the importance of checking up on you too, because if they don't hear from you, they will realize that they also need to check up on you, or any other person that they feel maybe it pops to their heart that I haven't heard or seen this person. Sometimes it does pop in your heart to actually check up on someone, but you keep procrastinating, you keep postponing. I will do it later. I do it as well. Sometimes when I'm driving, the thought comes to heart, and I will say, okay, I'm going to check up on this person. After a while, I might see the person's message, and I'll feel so guilty, like, oh my God, I should have, or it pop up. It was in my thought to actually check up on this person, but this person sent a message. Most times I will confess to the person that, oh, I had you in my thoughts, or I plan on checking up on you. Somehow, maybe I forgot and all that. But at least it's good to hear from you. It's good to know that you have my thought in your heart, and you take another step to check up on me. Because there's a difference between just me remembering that one person, but I didn't take another step to check up on them. But when you take it another step further to check up on them, it could mean a lot to them. And you never can tell. They might be able to voice out. Some hasn't spoken their mind out in a while, but that time when your message pop in, or when you call them, it might open a channel for them to open up and feel a bit relieved, even if you can't solve their problem. But because you were able to give them a listening ear do tell a lot. It makes a difference in people's life as well. So for me, please do check up on people. Life do happen to people, and you checking up on them, on giving them a listening ear could mean a lot to them. It will change a lot in their life, or as at that moment as well. It will save a lot in their life as at that moment. So that's it for me, guys. Please check up on others whenever it pops to your heart, or when God lays it in your heart to check up on people. Don't just assume that they are fine, or maybe because you've had one would I say quarrel or reservation. When you check up on them, leave the rest to them to now start thinking why you're checking up on them. Maybe it was genuine or not. I know it doesn't sound nice when from others that you just check up on them, but they have a reservation that, oh, why is she checking up on me, or is she checking up to see maybe I've actually buy, So like I said, some people do have their reason for checking up. It's just to get an update to know maybe life is going down with you, so that they can rejoice. But that will not be our portion in Jesus' mighty name. Amen. So if you have listened to this point, I do appreciate your support. Please don't forget to like if you haven't liked the video. Share if you can. I will appreciate that. I've got membership page. If you can please join to support me, and you can sympathize this video to support me or to buy me a coffee. I will really appreciate that. And I will see you in my next one. Do take care and God bless. Bye bye.